Hello, here we are, still on December 15th, Wednesday, Tuesday. Who knows, right? Anyway, it's December 15th. I do believe it's a Tuesday. So we're still in our um, solar eclipse energy. And eclipses bring up a lot of stuff. So if you're feeling emotional or just kind of flatlined, it's okay. Go into it. Curl up with a blanket, watch a tearful movie, journal, hug your pets, talk to your plants. Whatever can bring you into that space of the heart. And while things are topsy-turvy, and they are topsy-turvy, and communication is just nothing straightforward. And it's not just because a lot of people want to be dishonest, it's just vibes just aren't in the same vein. Many of us are just not vibing where we were before, and it feels uncomfortable. It feels different. It feels odd. It feels detached. It feels lonely. It feels abandonment. It feels anger. It feels confusion. It feels shut down. It can feel invigorating at times. It doesn't have to have any particular name to it. Just understand that your feelings are your feelings, and words don't always put them in a category, and sometimes they just don't belong in a category. It's just go into the feelings, allow them to come up. With all the uncertainty that we have, and it doesn't feel like the holidays, and 2020's been tough. And every time we think we're reaching near an end of it or hoping that we're at the end of it, we don't see light at the end of the tunnel. So when that occurs, for me, I'm going to say what I do, what really helps me, is when I go walk. And I literally have to shut everything out. Everything. Just to come into the present moment, to the now, the present, in this second moment. And say to myself, self, you cannot get your stomach in knots. You cannot develop a headache. You cannot feel forsaken, because in this moment, you have clothes on your back. You have food in your belly, and you have some food at home, and you have warm clothes on, and you have a home to go to in this moment. Breathe in the sunshine. Breathe in the air. Don't look around for incoming that you have to defend yourself to or from. So being in the now moment takes you out of being offensive and defensive. It just allows you to stop and stand still. And that helps collect your energy by giving it a rest. That also puts you in your heart center. You may not know what tomorrow is going to bring, or if you can pay a bill, or if your job's even going to be there, or how you're going to handle Christmas break with the kids, family. Who wants to go out to a public place when everybody has to be masked up? Not many people do. So you don't see a lot of holiday lights out, holiday spirit out there. I understand that. But remember, this is going to be a blip in time. And it's a time for you to accelerate in your heart space by sitting still in the present now real moment and own what's coming up. Cry it out. Crying is your body's way of just releasing fluid that's retained, right? So when you feel inflamed with emotions, maybe you don't even know you do till you sit down, the crying just helps to release that and shift things. And if you don't have one good big cry, then just let the tears flow the way they are. I know for me, I've not had that. I've had moments of feeling very teary-eyed. And lately at night before I go to bed, I look out my window and the spheres, the orbs, they just show up. And they twinkle and they sparkle and they swirl and they have different colors. And I got to tell you, it's a feeling. It brings me to tears. I can't even explain it. It's company to me for being by myself most of the time. Not having partnership or kids in my house, pets, I don't have any of that. I've got 3 plants that have managed to live this year, and never had much luck with plants before, but I set my intention to have them survive and thrive, So I give them a little talking to. I give them not tap water and good fresh soil, and I turn them in the sun. So that's given me some pride and joy this year. It's so simple. But anyway, holidays bring up stuff regardless of whatever's going on with our election, with family, with jobs, with unemployment, with school, there's just so many what ifs. There's just so many what ifs. Many people have it a lot worse and had rugs pulled out from under them, and they may not have the constitution to deal with it. I'm very lucky that I have a very strong constitution. But even for me, who's been awakened all my life, it's been a challenge. It truly has been a challenge. So I just wanted you all to know that you're not alone. You're not alone out there. That there are people like me who pray and meditate every day for peace in the core of Mother Earth to be vibrating and to lift us all up. And when I'm outside, I'm literally sending the Christ golden ray all over everything and calling in the violet flame of Saint Germain to transmute things that are not for our highest good. And I surround myself with this energy, and I expand it out to all my neighbors. Everywhere I go, even the few hours I have in retail work right now, I just Unfortunately, I wear a mask so people can't, see me smiling, but I just align the store with, the golden Christ light, the Sophia light. And that if there's something I can do to touch somebody else and to lift them up, even if it's for 1 second, just from being kind, I'm going to do it. So, if you can't get out of your rut, know that you're not alone and that people are praying for you. And we're all here together, and we're all going to come out of this with more love and more support. It's just going to be very different than what we've ever known in our tangible world that we've lived in up until 2020. So be open to those possibilities. Allow your guides to come in. Call in that higher aspect of your soul to help you. And know that there are healers out there, and people like me who are just always just sending so much light and love to you. So I'm trying to hold my hand like this because it's just bringing that energy right into each of you. So much love to you. More videos to come, and just be present in that moment. Let what's coming up come up. Journal it. This is history in the making. Journal it. Journal it. It's a great outlet. Okay? We got this. We got this.